A man found a hole in the wall while renovating his house. When he peeled away the wallpaper, he discovered it was actually an iron door. Looking at the strange keyhole, he remembered an iron piece he had thrown away the day before. After opening the door, he found an empty room behind it. Before his wife could enter, the lights began to flicker. Thinking it was an electrical problem, the man called a repairman. But seeing the basement filled with electrical wires, the repairman couldn't figure out where to start and left. That night, bored, the man went into the room behind the iron door. Looking at his empty bottle of alcohol, he wished for another. Suddenly, the lights went out. When they came back on, a full bottle of alcohol appeared before him. When his wife woke up and found him, the room was filled with household items. She thought her husband was having a breakdown, but he asked her to name something she wanted. The lights went out, and when they came back on, a pile of cash appeared on the floor. With each flicker of the lights, the couple carried out tons of money from the room. But after the extreme euphoria came an endless feeling of emptiness. The couple couldn't have children due to health issues, but facing this magical room, the woman had a disturbing idea. When the man returned home one day, he found a baby on the bed. Although he also wanted a child, he knew this wasn't right. He carried the baby into the room, intending to wish it away, but his own desire was to have a child. Reluctantly, they kept the baby. Concerned about whether a child obtained this way would be safe, the man researched online and discovered the previous homeowner had been murdered. The killer claimed he was forced by the house to commit the crime and was currently confined to a mental hospital. The man grabbed some cash and went to the hospital to ask why the killer had murdered the previous owner. Upon learning the man had moved into the house, the killer warned him to leave as soon as possible or face unimaginable consequences. On the way home, the man stopped for gas. When he tried to pay, the money in his pocket turned to ash. Realizing something was wrong, he rushed home, grabbed a handful of cash and threw it out the window. Just as he suspected, the money turned to ash within seconds. The man then placed a painting half inside and half outside the doorway. Soon, the portion outside turned to ash while the part inside remained intact. Seeing this strange phenomenon, the man decided to investigate further. He took a hammer and struck the wall, discovering it was filled with electrical wires. The floor beneath was also covered with wires. While he was pondering this, his wife took their son outside to enjoy the sunshine. The man tried to stop her, but she had already walked out the door. He dropped his hammer in fear, watching mother and child. The baby's face turned bright red, and his shoes began to decay. The panicked woman called her husband's name. The man rushed to his wife's side and carried the child back into the room. What the couple saw next terrified them. The baby had transformed into a young boy.